Those smokes though on this hit.
They're walking in for a contact play.
Yeah, that's the reaction.
But Fluorescence there support. Already caught Alki off guard. Easy lineups on 3 and 4, and that's it. I mean, Shop Rebellion playing AD GQ pretty much as it is. Throwing the queens, and they'll face off against G2.
So today we have to talk about Shopify Rebellion just absolutely destroying everyone. I put Hydrogen Bomb versus Coughing Baby, not as a dig to other teams, but just because, I mean, this is a destruction. 13-1, 13-2, 13-3, and then 13-4. Teams are getting slowly closer, but so far it's been absolutely dominant. And so we're going to take a look here at the game versus BBL on Ascent here to just show how good SR are playing right now.
This A main Jet, Alkia, it seems like she wants to get a lurk timing on this short A. She dashes, the speed, it's on.
They want to go very quickly, and Alkia gets it first blood. Catching one off guard, but Sarah turns around just on time. So that's going to stop that push coming in from the A main because of the smoke and the utility from SR that held it down. But BBL looking to re-execute right away. Contact first hell, and it's beautiful for Shopify Rebellion. Instantly, all of BBL falls, and Shopify.
And so initially there, we did actually see a mistake, one of the rare mistakes at the very start of the game here, where they don't quite recognize the dash, and, you know, this kind of happening to them here, where they are going to, you know, not be looking the right way or whatever. But whilst that's going on, and we are going to get this kill in here on Alexis, whilst that's going on, we're going to get this really good reaction by Mel here with the Omen Flash. We get the Silver Dot coming in as well, which makes it really hard for, you know, these guys to actually enter in onto the site for BBL. And then as we run this forward, I mean, this is just insane how good, like, their timing is. Mel's reaction is good to back up here, back into hell, I think, in just a second as well. And then you see, like, as all the BBL utility comes on in this kind of second wave, I mean, just watch Fluorescent and Sarah here. It's just unbelievable, like, their timing. So as soon as Mel takes contact, they're going to come out of the smoke together, perfectly timed, you know, on, like, different angles here as well. Just really, really difficult to do. Mel also wins her gunfight as well, and as you see, it's just an absolute mop-up, and this is just what SR were doing the whole way through. Moving on to round number 3, and what we've got in this situation here is BBL are going for a B split, and they're coming at the Killjoy and Sova here, who are, you know, tucked in onto the deep site. But again, their reaction here is really good from SR, as you'll see in just a second, because we're going to get the Sova Dart to try and stop them. That slows BBL down just a second. You can see just their reaction. We also get this KO knife, you know, kind of telling them who's coming towards the kind of stairs angle here. We get this smoke in on the site, and then what's about to happen in just a second is we're actually going to get both KO flashes coming in. So there's one coming in on its way kind of at this point, and then there's going to be a second one coming in as well, and you're going to see that Sarah is able to use that to just be able to destroy this exec, and then also the flood in the site from the rest of the players is really good as well, and they shut this down.
Looking for wallbangs if they can, but Alkia is just pushing forward towards the lane. Crossfire set up, double push in. Nice EDS coming out from Sarah. A second and third too to drop the spike. Fluorescent capitalizing on the fourth, and Felipe is alone, and Fluorescent is still there to stop her as well.
Moving on to round number 7 here, and we've got BBL going for a bit of a weird idea where they're actually going to push all the way into spawn with this smoke just here, and Shopify don't seem to fully realize that this is going on at first, and it does look like they might be caught out by it, but then again, you've just got the individual player talent on this team to make up for it as well.
To read that, 3 players are playing inside this B site. BBL's pushing up towards spawn as the swing comes out. There's that first pick, and Noya's going to give the information that so many players are close. There's that shorty.
But if SR continually do what's about to happen next, no one else has any chance in this tournament, because this is where SR did struggle somewhat in the games that they struggled with, where Sarah's going to die here to Wenz, and then Fluorescent is going to miss a shot. But Fluorescent here is going to play very disciplined, right? You've got the spike down here, and her teammates are miles away, right? So you just need to not die in this situation. But this is a situation where in past games, you know, they maybe have been a bit too aggressive, thinking I can just take any fight I want. You know, maybe that ends up costing you the round. But here, Fluorescent is going to play super disciplined, and it's going to win them the round.
The lockdown to work with, but the spike's down out in the open, up towards the spawn, where Fluorescent is currently still waiting. Picking up here this Bulldog, just trying to get that pick. Players are slowly closing in towards the market. Wentz is trying to go.
Next one here, round number 8, and this is a really cool round. First, we have to consider the ults in play here. So we got BBL with both a Killjoy lockdown and a KO ult, and for SR, they also have a Killjoy ult to work with as well. And you can already see this is the planning side of SR, you know, the round plan, very, very good, right? We're already thinking about this KO ult because we've got our Killjoy over here towards A, right? But the nanoswarms are over towards B, so, you know, our Killjoy won't get suppressed, and we get to use those, and we will see BBL go for this very fast B exec.
Right as you need them.
And the ultimates being used right away. They'll come in out towards this B main.
I like this change of pace.
But Floor stuck within the site with the op. And while she's being suppressed, but an ult command just has to land the shots. There's that first one, gets instantly triggered.
And so they go 1-for-1 on the site, but take a look at what they're doing for this kind of post-plant idea as the spike is going down. We got the, well, initially quadruple flank, turns into the triple flank, and the idea here is insane because they're going to use the attacking Killjoy lockdown in here in just a second. Absolutely insane. Sarah's going to come back here and kind of, you know, wait for the players who are trying to get out this way. Really, really cool idea. And so you see they come and take B main as the spike is going down. They're going to put this Killjoy lockdown in, and now BBL are in a world of trouble. And they lost their Killjoy lockdown because the Killjoy is the one who died. But just take a look at this in a second as well, how well thought out this is, right? That we're going to get a KO lineup molly in here as well, right? Kind of stopping the escape, which makes it easier for Sarah as well. It's unbelievable.
Make a plan to exit right now.
Sarah's holding in towards the spawn as well. Mel's just going to try to isolate them. Flashes are being thrown. She has a paranoia, not allowing players to push through. And as they're running back towards the spawn, that Sarah's just greeting everybody there. What a retake coming out from Shopify Rebellion.
Yeah, and that was planned all along, right? I mean, they just...
Now on to round number 10, and again, we've got great round plans. This time we're playing around the Killjoy lockdown here from BBL, and again, they are more than ready to deal with that if it comes. You can even see in the slight details on the map here that this Narrow Swarm is put by this wall, right? So we're already thinking about that, and you'll see it in the way that Sarah is positioned as well in just a second, that they're ready to try and destroy this Killjoy lockdown when it comes in. We got the Odin spam here coming off the Killjoy turret. The Killjoy turret gets destroyed, so they know that it's likely that Killjoy is coming in towards B, and you see that Sarah's already got the lineup ready for it. Now, unfortunately for them, the Killjoy lockdown doesn't go in exactly where they think it does, as you can see here with the missed shock dart. So actually the Killjoy lockdown doesn't get destroyed. So now there is a bit of panic, right? Their initial plan was good, it just wasn't quite there, and so they do have to then leave the site. The smoke comes down just in time, but the spike will go down for BBL.
Pico's within the sights at the staircase. Here's a Hunter's Fury to answer right back from Sarah. Does not connect into anything yet.
Yeah, and I like where BBL actually planted the spike. It's a very non-traditional spot. I think they're going to try...
So we're now going to see SR go for that retake, but this to me was a big mistake here from Wens, just going way too early, right? We had seen the Sova ult, so I'm going to guess here that Wens thought, oh, they're going to flood in with this Sova ult, right? But actually, this was just kind of a naked Sova ult, I guess, to kind of, you know, try and stop the spike or whatever. So when's the lurk timing here is just all wrong, where they actually haven't, you know, really even got into position properly yet, have SR, and you get caught out here on the lurk, which, you know, maybe could have been like a game-winning play. A bit unfortunate there for BBL, but now as SR come for this retake, you know, again, it's going to be really, really good util just all the way around. We start off with the drone, and, you know, no one is breaking the drone here for BBL. Philippa probably needs someone to break that. We then get the Oma Flash, we get the reveal, obviously, and then it's just an easy mop-up from there. And then, you know, you're kind of chasing it, because now you're 2 players down, and so now you have to start making fights. But then again, you look at SR, look at the swing there together. Vania has no chance, and at this point ever, it's just over, right? And SR win another great round. And we're going to see that in the last round as well, just over towards the A side. Now, if I had to criticize SL for anything, it's not my favorite round plan to go for a full retake 5v5A when you know, your opponents have a Sova ult and you don't have any big ults necessarily to retake the site with. I think that is a bit, you know, risky, and you see here it does come down to the very end. But again, this is going to be a really good retake from SR.
Alkia finally one maybe of these first executes where they're not really contested towards main. A little bit of a miss from now Cloudburst, but thankfully nobody was there from Shopify Rebellion. They wanted to play a more passive retake out towards the A main, but Wentz fell.
Yeah, she fell and she didn't even see an enemy. Just got spammed down through that smoke. Doesn't even get to shoot a single bullet. Unfortunate, Alkia almost able to equalize things, but right now, once again, Shopify feeling pretty comfortable, slowly constricting in this retake. What a blind.
Hunter's Fury is available for everyone. Pulse plan utility's too good for Shopify Rebellion. Vanya instantly becomes the last player standing in close range. Mel, Omen on Omen action. IGL diff. What a shot from Mel. The defuse comes in and Shopify Rebellion.
And then to finish here, round number 16 now on the attacking side, and just take a look at this B exec.
Able to manage to fight another round with a lot of aggression towards middle. A walk down here towards the area, and they're just looking to cancel out potentially a recon dart, but if the recon is going towards the spawn of CT.
What a molly.
So this is just unfair, basically, is what this exec is. It's just unfair if you are playing in this position, because they even have, you know, different lineups, different things going on. I mean, the flash is perfect to catch Vania here. I don't know if they know that this is what BBL do a lot of the time. I guess it must be somewhat, because this is not something you see every day, right? Where we've got the dart in here, We got the flash. Like, this is not a dart you often see very often. We're going to get Mel, like, ulting back here as well. So I'm guessing somewhat if this doesn't catch anyone this dart or whatever, you know, Mel then maybe feels like I can stick this, but then we get the KO nade coming in here as well, right? You then have to shoot Mel, reposition. Alexis is there for the kill. We got a nanoswarm going off back towards the stairs as well if you wanted to reposition there. Just like unbelievable stuff from SR, and now they're going to close it out.
What a molly, what a nade, and that timing. Alexis completely wiping out Vanya. This should be a free plant.
Yeah, everybody else is still stuck on rotates from the spawn. Door just got broken by Alkia, and the other three are going to try to funnel through the smoke. Recon Dart coming within the sight. It's been waited on. Actually, it missed, so it gets a ping on a lot of information. An opportunity for BBL to capitalize on the information they just got it. It turns out to be a 1-for-1, and unfortunately, Alkia can get that pick onto Noya. It becomes easy like that. A Shopify Rebellion take the first map, 13-3.